Are you still upset about the cancellation of Yellowstone? Don't worry, because Matthew McConaughey, the legendary actor, is our true savior and promises to provide the series. The fact that news of McConaughey joining the franchise and Kevin Costner's departure from Yellowstone have coincided is not a coincidence. It would appear that despite the initial rumors that had been leaked, we had not kept up with what was happening in the world of Yellowstone. We are aware without a doubt that the creators of the popular television series were in contact with McConaughey in order to find a replacement for Kevin Costner. It is impossible for them to even make an attempt to find a replacement for Costner unless he makes it clear that he will not be returning to the show. So this implies that Costner has been essentially contemplating leaving the series for quite a long time right now, and hence the makers focused in for a chase to bring one more rundown entertainer to the establishment. Naturally, there was the unanswered question of whether or not Yellowstone could continue without Costner. On the one hand, it was clear that the show needed at least one more season to properly wrap up its story, so nobody wanted Yellowstone to end. In contrast, there was the issue of a series without its lead character, which is a huge risk for any show. In the end, it is decided that Costner's departure from Yellowstone is inevitable, despite months of debate and alternative theories. Nonetheless, this doesn't be guaranteed to imply that this would end of the adventure all in all. We already know that Taylor Sheridan, who created the show, doesn't think of Yellowstone as a single storyline. Instead, he creates a cinematic universe centered primarily on the Dutton family and their complicated story by introducing prequels and spin-off series. Therefore, why would we expect a resolution to the Duttons from Yellowstone? What if, contrary to what we've all assumed, Yellowstone is not the final chapter? Consider the possibility that it was really the center part for this time. We'd understand that it can be difficult to accept, but once you do so, everything falls into place perfectly. Then you begin to quit grieving after John Dutton and begin praising the new person that will be rejuvenated by Matthew McConaughey. This implies that McConaughey will restore the Yellowstone adventure through another spin-off series that will raise a ruckus around town on December 2023, which is especially invigorating. In a way, McConaughey reveals that the Yellowstone story is far from over and that he is here to prevent the franchise's demise. Since can we just be real for a minute, if not for McConaughey and his new show, we could wind up with a Yellowstone that had a surged finishing, a reluctant driving entertainer, and bunches of incomplete storylines. The majority of Yellowstone actors, who are likely to appear in the sequel as well, appear to be equally thrilled with McConaughey's inclusion in the story. Already, Josh Lucas communicated his enthusiasm for the turn of events and even offered guidance to his new potential co-star. He said that McConaughey should make sure that he can ride horses well because it accounts for nearly half of their roles as actors in Western television shows. Fortunately, McConaughey is a genuine Texan with an expansive riding foundation, so we don't think this will be an issue for him. Lainey Wilson, another Yellowstone star, recently praised McConaughey's entry into the show. First and foremost, he is a favorite actor of mine. He just radiates this swag. Matthew McConaughey, in my opinion, has no flaws. You can feel better just by looking at him, right? She said, adding that she additionally has no clue about the fate of her personality on the series and when the show will get back precisely. Truth be told, it seems like we know more than Wilson since it has arrived at our ears that Yellowstone Season 5 Section 2 will be out on November 2023. What do you think about McConaughey possibly saving the distinction of Yellowstone? Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification tab, and share the video in the comments section below. Much thanks to you for watching. Come back soon.